What it do, Lil Tjay? Welcome back to another episode of Half Court News, and as always, you know we got an all-star sound lineup for today's story, so without hesitation, let's jump into it. First things first, we're going to talk about some rap news. We're going to talk about Lil Tjay. We're going to talk about how Lil Tjay was just at Chipotle late night with his homeboys. They're just eating some burritos, just hanging out, just being the boys, you feel me? And then he got into a scenario where he was essentially clapped. He got popped, but his homeboys tried to retaliate. A couple guys had some guns on them. They had the straps loaded, and they were also shot as well. But no one has passed yet. But however, Lil Tjay and one of his close friends went into emergency surgery. But what we do know is that Lil Tjay's in a stable position. But there are also instances of where we have heard that he hasn't even moved. Like, this is concerning. Like, at the time of this recording, we're about 48 hours, about 2 to 3 days in. He hasn't even moved a muscle yet, which is insane. Like, he literally had a thing that he had to do like 2-3 weeks later, where he was going to be performing at Mall of America, and that's already canceled. Like, that whole tour, that whole everything's been canceled. And it's insane because, like, now we know who the shooter is. That shooter's waiting in Bergen County, and we're waiting for the trial to go down. But knowing Jersey, like, you know I'm a Jersey boy. You know I'm repping Jersey 100%. Like, this is going to take a fat minute to figure out and getting Lil Tjay's shooter to get charged. Like, it's gonna take a minute. We won't even have this solved till the end of the year. I guarantee that with how shitty the Jersey justice system really is, we won't get an answer till the end of the year what happens with homeboy. But we know that, like, he's been charged with first-degree attempted murder. He's been charged with lawful use of a weapon or something like that. We know what he's been charged with, but we don't know, like, what he's actually gonna get. And like I said earlier, with how shitty the justice system is in Jersey, we're not going to find out for a while. So as the story continues to progress, I'll give you guys an update on the Lil Tjay scenario. But my prayers are going up for Lil Tjay. I'm praying for you, big bro. Alright, so I don't know how to properly transition from this, but speaking of shots, we're going to talk about some basketball shots with some basketball news. We're going to talk about the NBA draft, man. We're going to talk about the draft. We're going to talk about what went down, all the news, all the trades. Alright, now let me stop playing. Let me stop the cap. I don't know anyone in this fucking draft. I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm going to keep it a rack, and I'm not going to attack. I don't know any of these dudes in this draft. I cannot name a single person in this draft. The only thing that I know about this draft is, number one, I bet you all the prospects, when they saw that the Kings were on the clock, they did not want to get drafted by Sacramento, because Sacramento gets memed every other day just for breathing, just for fucking existing. And number two, being the Knicks fan that I am, my fucking Knicks traded Kemba Walker to the Pistons. I'm angry, but at the same time, homeboy's kind of shit. So, like, do I really care? Do I really give a shit? Alright, well, that's enough roasting the 2022 NBA draft. Let me talk about something that happened in the NBA that people are actually going to give a shit about. We're going to talk about how the sons of NBA legends Shaquille O'Neal and Scottie Pippen, their sons, their descendants, are now playing in the Summer League for the LA Lakers. And Shaquille O'Neal's son, Sharif, it's been a tough journey for my boy, man. He started off at UCLA 2019. But then he had the injury with his foot. And then the year after, he was playing at LSU. But then he had suffered the heart surgery. And now he's, like, clear to play. But the problem is, like, he went undrafted because, I mean, he only put up like 4 or 5 points per game coming off the bench. But that's fine. Knowing him, he's going to get right back on track. And, like, after the Summer League, maybe after a year or two of more recovering, he's going to be good. He's going to be a phenomenal athlete. But Scottie Pippen's son, oh my God. This dude went undrafted and he was dropping 20 points per game at Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt's not a school to, like, shit on. Like, bro, Vanderbilt has produced an NBA All-Star. Like they produce some talent, and, like, this isn't nothing to slack about. And the Lakers got both of these dudes in the Summer League. Like, this is really good for the Lakers. Like, this is, like, really good. They have some more young talent that's actually gonna, like, come in and they're gonna, like, produce right away, or not right away, maybe like a year and a half. But, like, the Lakers, they're not gonna have, like, they got some time. Like, LeBron's still gonna be there for a little bit. They're not rushing to get back into that championship field right away. They need to get some new talent, because once LeBron leaves, they're gonna just be left with just Anthony Davis, and they gotta get more talent to like surround Anthony Davis and them and prepare for the future. You know what I mean? So the Lakers are looking pretty scary next season, and I can't wait to see what the Lakers do moving forward. At least we're going to talk about some entertainment news. We're going to talk about something that's not life-changing or something that's not horrendous to listen to. We're going to talk about the development of Deadpool 3. And a lot of news has been surrounding it, with the fact that, number one, it's currently under development. We don't have a trailer for it yet, and we don't have a set release date. The only thing we do know is that following the acquisition by Disney, and real quick, before we continue about Deadpool, I just want to talk about how Disney owns fucking everything. Like, the only reason why they have Deadpool in them now is because Disney bought out Fox. Disney literally, at this point, they have the fucking 7 Dragon Balls. They have the Thanos gauntlet of the Infinity Stones. They own Marvel. They own the X-Men. They own the Fantastic Four. They own Fox. They own FX. They own National Geographic. They own Avatar. I'm stumbling my words because I can't fathom the fact that how many things these people fucking own. Disney's ass owns everybody. It wouldn't surprise me if they bought out Crunchyroll and they end up owning all the anime within it. It wouldn't surprise me if they do another Dragon Ball Evolution and make it even more shittier. It really just doesn't surprise me with how Disney is, with how greedy they are with their money. But anyway, that's besides the point. Deadpool 3, we know it's in development. We know that Ryan Reynolds is still going to be in it. He's still going to be playing the lovable assassin Deadpool. But the thing is, we don't know what the story is going to consist of. I mean, look at the ending of Deadpool 2. Like, this man literally learned nothing. He done saved my boy, and then he has his little time watch, and then he just fucks up time. Like, what is he going to do in Deadpool 3? Is he going to go back in time and stop Elvis? Is he going to go back in time and I don't know, stop John F. Kennedy? Like, it wouldn't surprise, that doesn't surprise me either. With how fucked up Deadpool is in the head, it doesn't really surprise me. But the one thing we do know for a fact is that it will be a rated R film. Even though it is under Disney, they will not do my boy dirty. This will not be a PG-13 film. This will be rated R with blood and all that nice jazz. It does sound weird that I'm saying that, but it is cool to see that. And I'm going to be excited for that. But that's pretty much my take on what's going to be going on with Deadpool 3. We literally have no idea. It's just speculation. So as the news continues to go on, I'm going to give you guys an update. But for now, this is what we know about Deadpool 3. And I'm excited to see what happens. And that'll wrap it up for this week's episode of Half Court News. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay on the tune for the summer of NLH Media. The summer's going to go crazy. You're going to see more episodes of Half Court, more episodes of Out of Bounds News, and we're going to bring back Rise of a Star. Stay tuned for that. NLH, never lose hope, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.